Hello and welcome everyone to part 12 of the Rome Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue during the intern phase since last time, and to follow up from some questions that I left in the Iceni part, which went up before this, part 12 of the Iceni Let's Play. I was saying that I was currently toiling with some recording options. We're just going to auto-resolve this here, and that should be the end of the in Subbreeze. But yes, I was toiling with some recording sort of different setups basically. In the past, up until about May, April of this year, I was using Fraps, had done for many years, and I switched over back to Bandicam. The major reason for that being, there we go, the Insubbreeze did. The major reason for me switching over from Fraps to Bandicam being that Bandicam actually compresses your recording while you're recording, so you don't have huge files. So if you've got tight space, you know, if you don't have a lot of space on the recording hard drive that you're recording to, Bandicam is a lot better way to go, because it compresses the video with very little quality loss, if any at all, which then makes it easier to, you know, store up more recordings. Fraps does it differently. It doesn't compress at all with the codec it uses. It just basically records at completely lossless footage quality. So just going through these events here. So basically the reason why I'm trying all this out is because I was wondering if there was a way for me to streamline the performance of my recordings, because if I'm not recording I can actually run Rome 2 quite well. Even in big battles, don't get too much of a problem, bar the stutter which happened in another part of my Iceni Let's Play, but that was that's caused by the game engine not being up to the task, unfortunately. So we're going to go for this battering ram technology. So what I have decided to do is go back to Fraps, because it doesn't compress at the same time. That extra bit of compression was losing me probably not too many FPS, but because Rome 2 isn't well optimized right now, that extra little bit of FPS loss was the difference between kind of lagging and not lagging. So for now I'm coming back to Fraps. Hopefully as Rome 2 is continually optimized I can go back to Bandicam, because I do like the compression that it gives. I'm going to bring this guy up here for military training in that army, that veteran. And that is a feature that I'm very keen to come back to. The compression, which Fraps does not do, and if it did then I would have exactly the same situation. Thankfully I've got a big enough hard drive to support a couple of recordings at a time, so I just need to render them in between. But that's not a problem at all. So basically I just want to let you guys know that I'm using Fraps now again. I will see how Rome 2 is continued to be optimized. There is a new version of Bandicam coming up in about 2 weeks' time, which I want to try out, because that includes a tweak to an existing codec in Bandicam, which should yield even more promising results. But until we get some proper drivers that fully support Rome 2, even though it is kind of badly optimized, and further optimizations for Rome 2 from CA, Bandicam is a little bit lower, for me at least, than what Fraps is offering in terms of FPS, and right now every little bit of FPS, even 1 or 2 extra FPS, does make a huge amount of difference. So enough about Fraps and recording. Legionaries, I've got them here. I don't really need to recruit any more. I would just like these guys to replenish, and they should be done, both of them be done that need to be replenished in turn's time. Then I can go for Lilibellum or even Carthage. Lilibellum, can't actually see it yet, but once I get into range I'm hoping, and this is a good sign of the fact that I can see it's minus 67 and it's got minus 10. That to me, Carthage is still fine, but this to me shows that they probably have a lot of buildings that they need to convert from a different culture set that Carthage had to this tribe. So what I'm hoping that means is that they won't have upgraded their key buildings, so like the Roman city ones here. I'm hoping they won't have upgraded that, because that helps to control which I think I can show it now. It won't come up showing it for some reason. I'll right click on that. Why is it doing it? Why is it not showing this bit up here? That's glitched. There we go. That's what I want. So if I hover over this and put up here to the next upgrade on the Roman village, we can see it provides a lot more extra garrison than the current garrison units, and it gives better units as well. So what I'm thinking is that they haven't upgraded that, or I'm hoping they haven't had enough time to convert that. Coming back over here, it does show some things we need to convert. Notably this. I want to get public order, most public order I can get. Looks like the amphitheatre might be the way there. Yep, so we're going to go for the amphitheatre conversion there. And this harbour we can convert to another harbour. Can't convert any of these because we've run out of money, and I need to convert places up here. A little bit in Genoa, perhaps. No, Genoa's fine. We need to build something here because we're going to get slums, actually. So let me actually cancel the conversion of that harbour because I do not want slums. And we don't have any military buildings up here, so I'm going to build a field of Mars up here so we can at least recruit some moderate troops, and we need to convert all these over here. So a lot of my money is going to be put into conversion. Although this army, I'm thinking we can probably move out with them now. Yeah, they'll still stay fine there. And if I go up towards Tolosa, we can actually attack the Averni, and we can move into Gaul with my Roman forces. Reasonable sized force here. Can't recruit any troops. Possibly can hire some Celtic mercenaries. But we could declare war on the Averni, which would be interesting. And that'd be a new theatre to open from. If I can convert this workshop, might be able to get some troops out there. So I'm going to move up toward the Averni. I'm going to trespass. Don't care about that. That's fine. We are Roman. I'm going to see. I'm not going to declare war yet, because it may well, these guys may well rebel soon. So I'm going to see how that changes. So we'll keep an eye on that. They will get 13 units in their garrison force, 6 skirmishers, 6 Celtic tribesmen, and 1 unit of slingers. My legionaries, praetorians, first cohort, and veteran legionaries, plus equites and velites should be able to handle this, though. This army in the north, I want to do more with. We'll be moving up through the hills here, taking out some of these tribes here that lie in our path. These next 3 here across here are another province, which then controls kind of the passes the other side of the mountains, which would be useful to take. So I can send the Corleones on that, and they can gain fame and glory that way. Meanwhile, I'm building up another army down here, but I won't be doing that for a few turns now. I'm going to leave that in Corsentina to keep public order up. But I won't be doing that for a few turns, but I'll have both this legion, the Aquilones, and these guys which I need to name. They're currently the Antiqua, which I need to rename, which I'll do next part. And they can storm down south, and we can start taking things along the Mediterranean, even push along towards Egypt, perhaps, zooming out on the map there. Let's zoom back into our area. So, these guys need to replenish one more turn, and then I'm going to go towards Lilibellum. End the turn. Sparta just doing their usual thing between Sparta and Apollonia. Seems to be pretty much their favourite spot. Odd to think that I started with Fraps, and I'm back to Fraps right now. But as I said, hopefully, it only is kind of a tip of a couple of FPS here and there, which some of you may not think actually does a lot, but it can actually be the difference between smooth, playable to a little bit laggy. And because I'm recording, I'm not doing my game any favours by adding that extra workload on top. So the Aquilones is ready, and we're going to sail across the sea toward Lilibellum. And I was right, I think at least. If they haven't upgraded their garrison building, their major buildings, then their current one, they've got it on the lowest, so it won't do much. So let's attack their, besiege their port. And yes, let's have a nice little battle. Nice little naval invasion to start, well, not start the recording, we're 9 minutes in, but to launch ourselves into this part. A nice naval invasion there. Plenty of units, a lot of silver chevrons going on there. Hoping these guys will be the backbone of the army for many a time still. And at least if they are ever vanquished, we can bring back their traditions. I do like the tradition system. And I don't mind possibly being restricted to less armies, because you have to have a general in every one of them. I actually don't mind that so much. I kind of like it. That means that I have to be a lot more careful about my armies, my legions, and they mean more. So we're going to land on the beach. I think there's probably enough room for all of my legionaries along there. If we can, after them we'll send the velites in, although we could send the velites into this area here, actually, which we will do. We'll send the equites along with them as well. I'm going to have my general in the... Oh, no, didn't mean that. Didn't mean the equites as well. Equites, back over there. Just my general. I'm going to have him sort of go first into battle and land. Trying to get the rest of my ships now to land. That's only one of them can go there. So these three, unfortunately, are going to have to go around over like so. General is ready. He's ahead of everyone else. Forward to glory. He'll be the first to storm the beach. And now my velites can get themselves down here, and the equites up the top. They'll be more than capable of holding the beach if they need to. We've got tribesmen waiting for us, and Numidian spearmen. What are these guys doing over here? Javelin men jumping off their ships. I guess we could use the whip. We actually don't need to actually at the moment, because that's just for actual attack and weapon damage. But it does give fatigue out. So you can see where my ships are all going to land. Little previews of them all showing up on the shore. And actually with Fraps recording, that really doesn't take... That takes like 2 FPS off to show that preview. It is very strange indeed. Normally it cuts it a lot more in Bandicam, but maybe it's because we're not in a particularly huge battle right now. I mean, I do have a fair amount of troops arrayed. Anyway, I'll try not to mention Fraps or all that, but it's giving you guys perhaps an insight into my recording process. I will do a behind-the-scenes video at some point, sort of going through all the processes that I do once a video is, well, recording, ready and done. If you guys would be interested, let me know. So we've got these guys about to beach here. My general ship is ahead of everyone else. He's about to jump off. He'll be the first on the beach, so he'll have to do the heaviest bit of fighting. Clear the beach. I know, probably a bit suicidal doing that with my general, but I have recently watched Troy, where obviously I know that's not a Roman thing at all, but where Achilles, Myrmidons, and their ship, they break sort of the lines of the fleet and sail to the shore first and get there before everyone else, and then start killing. And once you watch a film like that, you do kind of feel in a rather epic mood, so everything else you kind of do needs to feel equally as epic. Along the rest of the shore we've got more ships, plus these guys are all forming up over here. Let's see what happens here. Gonna get these legionaries around here. And these guys are attacking my general already. So I've sent my general in to engage already. It's caught under fire. So we'll try and push back with my other legions. Trying to bring them in. It's always good to give a bit of experience to the general as well. Let them fight. Chase them down, men. We can intimidate these guys as well. Use our war cry. And now as my legionaries go into battle for the might of Rome. hit by these javelin men, tribesmen. They are broken. My velites all nicely lined up over here. But we've already won the battle. There we go. We can just end it there. A quick storming of the beach led to 79 losses. Plenty of kills to my general, but another unit of legionaries on the beach as well gained 112 to lead them all to victory and glory. And the enemy pretty much destroyed. Doesn't matter really how many of I killed, as long as I won there, which I did, because they will now sink, and I should be able to claim Lilybaeum for myself. We can choose to raise, loot, occupy. Just can do my usual of occupying. Increased him in rank as well. I can upgrade one of his current ones. Sanitation, building construction costs, replenishment rate for all units, melee attack. Can't upgrade the soldier one yet. And give him a new one. I'm going to go for virtue. He's rather old, unfortunately. Where's he? Sextus. Yes, here he is. I can marry him in, and that will give me +3 senators, actually. So, yes, because I'm a weaker party right now. So finally, it's positives. It's going to cost a lot of money to marry him in. And I need that money to convert all my settlements right now. So I do want to come in and sort out my families and secure promotions. Oh, this one we can just secure a promotion. And that has boosted us because now what I had -6 senators, I think that's -6 senators initially, but because he goes to the next level, he gains gravitas because he's at a new position. So actually, it's worthwhile securing that generally, because he's gained more gravitas from it. He's increased in his actual sort of current level. He's a military tribune right now. His next thing he can go to is an Adelis. But what has an initial impact of losing some senators, he gains more because his gravitas takes the party higher, which means now if we want to marry with this guy, we will lose some senators. We could adopt him, cost of -25 senators. He doesn't have much gravitas, so not really much bringing him into the party. Someone like him might be more advantageous, because we'll only lose 1 senator, but we'll gain quite a bit. We could marry this guy, but it will influence the weaker party. And that's not adopting him, bringing him to the party. That just ties us together, I believe. I don't think we actually shift over with that. Someone correct me, though, if I am wrong. We can secure... Oh, no, we can't. Secure promotion for this guy. Don't know if we're going to do 1 person per turn or something like that. But we're now the dominant party by 1%, which is awesome. So we can leave that now. We need to convert more buildings. Corrales. So let's do your harbour. We can trade that over to a Roman town. Can't convert. Oh, can we? Oh, why don't we have physical conditioning? Okay, we need that on tactics, which I'll do after my battering ram is done. But I can go to one of these. Got a field of Mars here, so we'll say that one will be a manipular barracks, and Corrales can be an auxiliary camp. So that's that pretty much all sorted down there. Has an expansion slot at 7 as well. Genoa is still building its field of Mars. We've got all these bits to convert. It needs a bit more to do. Likewise there. Oh, only just, actually. For that other one in Genoa, the fields were quite close to being able to be done. And we can attack these guys. It looks like they're going to rebel next turn, though. So I am going to fortify myself here. And these guys there should be a rebellion next turn. So I'm going to let them perhaps do the damage, and then I'll swoop in. And I don't need to declare war with the Averni just yet, and then I'm just trespassing, which will just weaken my diplomatic relations with them rather than going to war with them straight off. So my spy, okay, that's not much use to me now. I don't know if my spy can get over to Carthage, though. We can probably see Carthage here. Yep, Carthage again. Don't think they've converted whatever they had up here. They have 2 Numidian spearmen and 2 tribesmen, so we could try and capture Carthage very soon as well. As long as we convert some of these things. I'm converting that to a Roman hamlet. Can't convert any of this stuff yet. We need to do that soon, though. Give that another end turn. My veteran makes it up to Patavium to start retraining my troops there. Or rather giving them extra training.
although they do not know it yet.
Yeah, sure, we'll pay 100 for a trade agreement. What is it worth to us? 324. Definitely, we'll accept that. And they have quite large forces, actually, it would seem. Syracuse are south of Carthage. They've claimed a settlement down there. Thapas, I think. We're expanding out a little bit. We'll have to keep them in check. We will unify the boot. Oh, actually, it's not. It's the foot, isn't it? Oh, it's the boot there, and that's what the ball of Italy. Libya destroyed. Trait gained. Good administrator to my patrician. My dignitary unit. War declared between the Marcomanni and the Rati. Something like that. The Rat Tribe. Field of Mars and auxiliary camp. Auxiliary camp in Brundisium. Means we can recruit auxiliaries here. And all these guys can be upgraded with armor, which I will do for now. My general can be upgraded too. So we can get Socci Hastati, which are weaker than legionaries. In most respects. They do have slightly better defense. Charge bonus is better. That's about it. So they are a little bit better in defense. Plus, they don't cost as much. So if I need to bring up a cheaper army, that's good. Auxiliary infantry, though, will be useful. They are my spear troops, so I will be recruiting some of them into my armies because they're good against enemy cav. And I will be recruiting some war dogs because they just look awesome. So I'll be recruiting that into my new army down here, Corsentia. Once I rename them. That'll be next part though. We've also got the auxiliary barracks here, which what does that get? It gets Socci Equites Extraordinari, Socci Extraordinari. I'm probably saying that wrong, but they're socks. What can we do here? We can do the herding ground, the brick maker, and we can make a farm here. So that's that. Those ones all up there now all converted. Massalaya needs conversion. Don't have enough of that now. Definitely not enough. Military camp. Okay. And we've still got 2 more things down at Corrales, which I need to research for. Oh, damn, these guys didn't have a rebellion. Don't know how they managed to sort that out. But we will have to then declare... Well, we could declare war. I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. I wonder if we can disrupt them anymore. Not got a lot of chance of that happening. Spread culture would possibly be able to happen. I'll get him out next turn to do that and give that a go. But I think that's all we can do for now. I would move these troops out of Lilibellum to take Carthage. Oh, they are now plus 15. And what is my military presence? Okay. Well, in that case, to Carthage. No, 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 no. Why are you going the wrong way? Why would you do that? You need to go straight across the sea. Oh, god damn it. I have to end the turn before I can do that then. My spy's going to go across. Good spy. God dang it. Fail. I was doing so well in this part. I hadn't made a fail yet. Hadn't made a fail. And then Leonhard goes and does that, or whatever I did. I think I perhaps clicked the land next to Carthage instead of Carthage, but surely that would mean take the sea route. And we have an increase in rank of the chap over here, and another increase in rank of this guy. Hello. This is of my veteran, which is good. We want him to be a paragon. Courage populace, good. Construction report, good. We've converted a lot of things. Path blockaded.
Ready for order. To the ship.
Across the sea, please. Across the sea. Ah, my spy can't get across because they actually have some troops outside of Carthage. We'll have to chase them off. Sabotage. Let's commit arson. Let's poison the wells to weaken their troops. If we can. Sabotage successful. We can now move in and attack them. I think the Siege of Carthage will have to wait till next part, unfortunately, because we want that to be a key feature, but that'll be up tomorrow, so no need to fear. There is not long to wait. I'm using my dignitary here to try why is everything getting a lot better for them? Why? Should be getting very bad.
For Rome, I would how dare they seek to delay me?
Why can't he move? It's because I'm not in the right stance for my army to move, so... Oh no, they can't move either. I think I've been attacked by an agent. Threat of destruction. Doom. What's all this do? Campaign map, movement range. That's rather useful. Spread cultural tension. Orator. Yes. Okay, so I can't move for some reason. I've been attacked by an agent, I think. So I can't send him out. So let's just fortify ourselves up again. We'll leave Tolosa for a turn or so. We can upgrade the Temple of Minerva, which is public order, which is very useful. But I still need to convert things. We're going to make this a manipular barracks. Although I probably should convert this over first. The Roman city. I can probably do the same down here. Can I? I can afford the auxiliary camp, which is what I was going to plan on doing here anyway. So that's all good. Income is good with the trade. Now with this army we're going to get ready to attack Carthage.
Attack!
But the battle for Carthage... Oh no, this is just a naval battle. So I don't lose too many troops here. I am just in transports. Knowing my luck, I will fail mahusively, so I'm actually going to risk auto-resolving this. I'm going for a protective stance. Because I don't want to end up losing... Because I'll lose far more of my ships just trying to ram the enemy, probably. We didn't lose any ships. We just lost a few men from each one, which is... I can deal with that. Kill the captives. And now we should be able to attack Carthage. Which we can do. Now, there's only a small resistance, but I want to fight this battle myself. I'm going to wait to do it for next time so we can enjoy it properly. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this part. Please do remember to comment, subscribe. See you all again soon. Ciao for now.